I wanted to explore the cheapest way to sell physical products online whilst keeping control of branding. This turned out to be WordPress, which is not surprising considering the vast resource of plugins and cheap hosting options available. I have to say that setting up and maintaining WordPress is not the easiest way, but certainly seems to be the cheapest that I've found so far. In this video, I'll share the choice I made and the steps to install WordPress with basic e-commerce capability. I'll then describe, in the second part, the simplest sales landing page I used to convert customers. So, onward. There are several WordPress hosting providers. Some give better scalability and performance, but at a price, such as WP Engine. I selected Namecheap's Stellar Plus shared hosting plan, partly because I use their services already, but also they are very cheap. Once you've bought the plan and linked it to your domain, go to cPanel and find the WordPress installer. These steps are specific to Namecheap, but should be similar to other hosts. Start the install and enter your site name, your description, and administrator details. And scroll down and click Install. Once installed, go to your WordPress site. A basic hello page will greet you. Now go to the administrator login page. Log in with the user and password you created in the previous step. Go to Plugins and find Woocommerce. Click Install and activate. I decided to choose a simple storefront theme for the site. It asks you to connect it to a WordPress.com ID, which I already had. Now we need a product to sell. Aliexpress is a resource to find dropshipping products that you can sell on your site. There are extra plugins available to make dropshipping on WordPress easier, for example the Ali Dropship plugin to import and send orders to suppliers. See a link below in the description to get 25% off. For this guide, the cost and complexity will be kept down by manually importing the images and text for a jigsaw product that is shipped within the UK, where I am based. Here, I am saving the images to the Downloads folder to be used later in my WordPress site. Select a variety of different images that show off the product to its best. At this stage, I'm going to install a couple of plugins to optimize the images for the web and different devices, for example mobile. I'm using the ShortPixel image optimizer and plugins. Link given in the description below. With the images, it is important to give them meaningful names. This not only helps to organize the site, but it is more search engine friendly. At this stage, under the Woocommerce in the dashboard, I select Products, Add New. Give the product a meaningful name, and then enter and format the product description. Now scroll down to give it a regular price. After a bit of tidying up of the description, the new product can be published, which is to say, it can be viewed on the website. You can see it has a price, a description, and Add to Cart. Now to continue setting up WooCommerce by adding payment methods. This is some real power of this plugin, as there are easy integrations to Stripe, a card payment gateway. I already had a Stripe account, so I just needed to connect it. It is straightforward to set up a Stripe account. Just visit stripe.com. A link will be in the description. Here I am enabling PayPal Standard and then linking it to my personal PayPal email for simple PayPal payments. Tax settings are tricky, and I would not claim to have any knowledge on the best way to configure this. For this example, I'm going to set the product prices to be inclusive of tax, which is normal in the UK for retail. I'm only planning to sell to customers in the same country, that is the UK. Finally, in this section, I disable the use of coupon codes. I have no intention of giving coupons, and this makes payment a bit simpler. The last plugin to help the WooCommerce side is an email plugin to keep track of what emails are being sent to customers. I'm using WP MailPoet, link given in the description below. The WooCommerce product setup is now complete. It allows a customer to add products to a cart, view the cart, checkout and then pay with PayPal or a card. It isn't a very nice looking website at this stage, and I only have one product. What will really help is a clean, simple page to sell the product. The Cartflows plugin for WordPress helps you create simple landing pages to sell your products, and also can help create more complex sales funnel. I'm going to be creating a simple one-page landing page with a checkout option. Cartflow comes with a set of templates, some of which are free. In the Pro version, there are other templates which let you create more complicated flows. A link to Cartflows is given in the description. You need to name your flow. Now to edit the checkout page. Elementor helps Cartflows format and edit the page. You need to now add a product to the cart flow. This is the product we created in Woocommerce. I'm giving the checkout page a different name, just simply buy. The Elementor interface is very simple and is easy to change the website from here. Here I'm updating, for example, the description of the page. My call to action is going to be buy now, which is what I want my customers to do. Next, I'm going to be changing some of the feature images and text. Now on to setting the feature headlines. First, choose a picture. I'd like a striking image for the first headline. I want to keep the template as simple as possible, so this section I'm just going to delete. Back up to the featured images. I'm choosing photos that give more details of the product, for example, dimensions. And highlight the quality of the product. Three featured images are enough, so I will just delete the remaining. Here I'm going to delete the subheading because I'm focusing on simplicity. And now to update some of the headings. Describing your product is one of the areas that will take most of your time, but it's important to get the words just right. Editing and resizing the images helps add impact, making them a bit bigger. And adding a radius to give the images a curved edge. Now to add some of the descriptions to the featured images. I want to give some detail about the product, but needs to be concise. Again, this part takes some time, but I'll show my workings as it happened. To be mobile friendly, I decide to hide the featured images on mobile and tablet. Here I'm going to edit the selection for the featured images. Now go to Advanced, Visibility, and for tablet and mobile I'll set the Show option to Off. Instead of having smaller featured images, I'm going to copy what was shown in the featured images as new headlines. So I'm going to duplicate the headlines and use the images from the featured images into the new headlines. Now I have the image. I need to update the heading. In this example, it's updating it to good size, and then get the body of the text. Now I'm going to duplicate this section and get the next featured image heading, Quality Materials. Get the body text again. And now for the last section, get the duplicate. Just going to move it down. Update the image. This is for the creative precision. Update the heading. and the body text. These larger sections I only want to show on mobile, so I'm going to change the visibility to hide them on desktop. There are 3 sections to update. Each I will set as hide on desktop. Going back to the Cartflows plugin, I'm going to edit the checkout page, going to the settings, and what I want to do is update the step title and step slug to make the website address of this landing page more friendly. Now the website address is updated a bit, but still has a Cartflow step in the address. So I need to go to the WordPress permalink settings and update to be the post name. Now I'm going to just change the icon that's used for the website. I'm going to go to the site identity and change the image. I've actually selected a jigsaw image. Now that the site is published, this is what it looks like on desktop device. It has all the key parts needed for a landing page and a sales page. Next, I'm going to use the Chrome developer tools to see what it looks like on a mobile device. And the last part of this is to update the thank you page step of the flow. Once a customer has purchased the product, the flow will take the customer to a simple thank you page. And that's it. A link to the finished website, which won't be functional because I'm not actually selling jigsaws, along with links to the tools I've used, will be in the description. Thanks for watching.